Guys, Dane's in the bathroom playing with a torch. Kind of scary, not gonna lie, but he out here. I had flowers in my hair earlier, but I just took them out because they was dying. But I feel like you could really see that I dyed my hair now, which is cool. And of course, I want to dye my hair black. Of course. Of course, now that I'm very close to being orange again, I'm like, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I just want to come here to kick it, smoke, talk some shit, share some wild things that happened today, and just enjoy. That's it. I hope you're all doing well. I'm one of those people that can't roll up their sleeves. Baby Ethernet, how you doing? I hope you're doing well tonight. I was really trying to make it work, but I know it's wow. I don't know, babe. I tried something new. Anyways, so actually recently I think that I don't want to try on the light. Oh wait, can you see my titties? For 1 second, I was like pretty sure you can see my titties. That's enough light for me. That's enough light for me. So yeah, so anyways, so there's a smoke shop near my house that I've been shopping with, and they're the people that have been letting me get the cigar boxes. And this is one of the cigar boxes that I got. Yo, what up, Meryl Streep? And I've been keeping my tarot cards in here. I don't know if this is a permanent home, only because like they don't really rest in there. Like I had to like spread them out, and I don't know. But the box is so fucking cute. I want to do something with the box, so maybe I'll turn it into something else. I don't know. But I have a bunch of cigar boxes. If anybody cares or wants one, just pay for shipping. I'm not charging people for a fucking cigar box, bitch. Like it was free for me. But again, that's not why I came here. I went to the smoke shop and I found out that they have grab bags and they're mystery bags and you don't know what's inside. And they have one for $5. They have a bunch for $10. But I got the $5 one and bitch, this is really cute. Honestly, I'm probably not going to use any of this stuff in here. I'm going to be so fucking for real. Not because I don't really want to, but I just feel like I know my partner will use them. And so I'd rather just give them to them. Because again, I already know how I smoke. These things aren't really going to be impactful for me. But who knows? I'm thinking about putting them in the shop. Charging the same price that they are. If you send me $5 and you get the $5 one, $10 you get the $10 one. And in my mind, I'm like, they would be a part of the shop. So like, it's for people that are shopping with me already who may want just a little bit of mystery in their life. You know what I mean? $5 ain't that bad, to get a little bit of mystery. But, okay. I hope you're doing well, babe. Take care of yourself, Druga. Okay. So one of the first things that I found that was in there, oh my goodness. I'm so tired of y'all. Y'all are so boring. Like, y'all are so boring. Like I swear they be seeing me happy and they be like, nah, let's be annoying. Hey Misha, we're doing well. So the first thing that I got out of there were these vegan wraps, no tobacco, banana cream. What up, Courtney? Hope you're doing well. And I got this bowl, and y'all know I don't smoke with glass, but for somebody out there, they may appreciate this. I think the color of it is really cool. I also think cleaning it is going to be annoying as fuck. But again, $5. You got blunt wraps, a glass pipe. Yeah, but this thing I was the most fascinated with. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I mostly smoke boneless weed. Like, most of my weed is pre-ground. I really don't really break up my own weed. If I have to, I will, but it's not that deep for me to need anything. But I found out that they make grinder cards. Isn't that cool? You basically like rub your weed on it and like it's kind of like a cheese grater. Isn't that so cute? Anyways, I thought this was really cool. And so I'm gonna be real. I've spent $5 more ridiculously. Like I feel like for $5, getting the grinder card getting the glass piece and getting the wraps. I feel like this is something a little fun. Again, it's a little something. I'm not sure if people are gonna feel it, but I'm trying to show what happened with this, just so that if people get inspired, they get interested. When I post it, they'll be able to see. But yeah, it was $5. There was no taxes on it. It was chill. Thank you so much. I feel so cute, bitch. The shedding that came out in the wash though, when I like took all the braids out, that shit was fucking depressing. Like it's the way I felt bald as hell. Like I was looking in the mirror, like bitch. I was like this, like it's a lot of hair, bitch. Happy birthday, boo. You spend more in parking going to some shops. I'm screaming. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate it genuinely. Also. Dane got some new Afro picks, which I really appreciate because it's been a minute since I fucking picked out my hair. So I'm gonna do that. Thank you. I was intentional. I did smoke today, but you know what I smoked? You know what I didn't smoke, but why I'm in such a bitch, these fucking mango gummies. Yo, like I don't have them on menu right now just because like the brand is a little bit cheaper than the brand I sell. And so lowest of keys, I feel like it hasn't really made sense. But these mango joints, like I don't like fucking sativa at all. But these are the first sativa gummies that had me like, But we're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see how it makes sense in the grand scheme, because the sativa options that I have right now, no one's talking shit. But people don't really order sativa from me, to be real with you. I feel like a lot of the people that order from me are hybrid and indica people. So, but I'm about to smoke, and I'm so excited, and me can't wait. Can't wait. Do I have a go-to edible flavor? The cotton candy rocket bites. Holy shit. It tastes like birthday cake ice cream. If you're a Superman ice cream person, that blue moon, holy shit. Oh, my afro looking so cute, babe. My afro. What about you, Courtney? What's your flavors? And thank you. I feel like the secret to my hair, real talk, is Apogee, Aphogee. If you're a girl with like thin type 4 hair, like thin type 4, like, because I have very thin type 4 low porosity, check out the Apogee, bitch. I'm telling you, that green tea keratin spray, holy shit, game changer, game changer. Like my hair is not usually very full looking because I don't know what kind of products to use, but I feel like I've been getting it, bitch. I've been getting it. Thank you. Y'all are so fucking kind. I want to dye it so bad. I either want to dye it pink or orange or black. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but I was telling Dane in the car, I was like, it's gonna probably fade and look so like many different colors this summer. So I might not do shit. I might just leave it the fuck alone. Huckleberry lavender. What brand, if you don't mind? If you don't mind me asking. Ow, fuck. Oh, you're coming to get that. Yo, the strawberry supernova is crazy, bitch. I just want to put that out there right now. For anybody, like, I be dead ass asking people, like, do you got heart problems? Do you have anxiety? Like, no games. I be really trying to figure out, like, are you already experiencing something? Damn bitch. Just because she's strong. She's very strong. Like, she got a lot of physicality to her. Like, if you don't have nothing to do that day, I wouldn't take that one. Like, I would take that one if you got people around you and you got shit to do. Personally. Oh, thank you. Nah, it pumps you up. It gets you hype. Kana, okay. All right. Look, these are the mangoes that I was telling y'all about. They're Midwest gummies. They're cheaper price point wise, so I could probably like do a better deal on these ones than the ones I'm already doing, but the ones I'm already doing are better. That's the thing. Like these ones are not bad. Like I feel like if you got both, you'd be able to see the Rockets are the better one. But these ones are cheaper and they work. Again, I feel like I'm going for the best. But anyways, bitch, I got this for $1. Like I'm gonna post a video on here. There's a place near me that's like a scrap shop. It's basically a shop where if you're doing a creative project, you can just like donate the rest of it, and like it's odds and ends, bitch, odds and ends. But I was like, yo, me and Pam could take this to the beach. Like has a fucking handle, and the reason why it was $1 is because like it's got a little bit of it's got a little bit of wear and tear, but it's nothing that can't be fixed. I used it throughout the store to carry things, so I'm not worried about it like that. But okay, I told you the mango gummies, bitch. I'm uplifted as fuck. I don't usually take sativa gummies. But the store has a bunch of like boxes of other people's photos and you can just like take them. And basically they charge you by the inch. So they like measure how big the stack is and that's how much they charge you. It's 5 cents per picture or 1 inch is $1. Isn't that so cute? I love the way they charge. But I found this photo. I'm gonna be scrapbooking soon. I love the idea of like collaging and making art out of other people's photographs, but I found some really good photos. It had me like feeling like a photography student. I was like the light in the foreground, the movement. There's just so many good ones. So many good ones. I'm so grateful. And it's a bin. There's photos of people's kids, stuff from schools, stuff from churches, just so many photos. I really like the landscape photos that I found, but just think of like giant bins of other people's photographs and you can take them. And obviously a bitch loves water. Obviously a bitch loves water. Yo, we should do a craft time. Cause low key at this place that I went where I got all this craft stuff, they were doing a queer crafternoon where they were hosting a bunch of queer people doing crafts. It was $5 and everybody looked so cute. I just kept peeking in there. I'm gonna share a video from that as well. I know you're gonna be like, I've already seen this one. I know you have it. I took many photos of this. I took many photos. Thank you. I feel really good about it. But as I said, I want to do some collage work. Like I just want to create art so bad. Like I really just started thinking about how many artists I met in New Orleans and like how many people, excuse me, have been creating art. Also, I found these buttons, bitch. 50 cents. 50 cents, I think. Yeah. 50 cents for these 3 buttons. And they're so pretty. I think I want to turn them into rings. I don't know, but like I told you, this place is a craft place that sells like little, you know. I'm crying. Chopped homeboy, I hope you're doing well, but you gotta get up out of here. You're not about to be calling me my boy. Like, we don't know each other. Like, please. Like, take care though. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Take care. Thank you. Anyways, I'm about to smoke with y'all because why not? I also thought my weed was in here, which feels crazy. Where the fuck is my weed, bitch? Dane!
Yeah.
Do you know where my weed is? What?
No.
Are you like really close to the door?
Not really.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for bothering you. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm gonna pretend like we're not talking to each other through the bathroom. I'm gonna go back to. I found my weed.
Yay.
I bleached my hair orange a while ago, and then I tried to dye it black and then dye it orange again. So that's what's happening right now. Is my hair is confused. Do you want to hear my experience with the Mighty Melon? I do. Tell me more. Meryl, tell me more. I would like to know. Because somebody just hit me up about the cherry and said the cherry had them feeling a little slutty. Thank you, LP. And I was like, okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't really be eating on the cherry one. The cherry one does not give me life. I feel like for me, it's all about that cotton candy and the strawberry, honestly, but that's because I'm a crackhead. You know what I mean? I can handle, because that's the thing. I smoke mad indica. A strawberry not gonna move me, but that's because I'm a big dog. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to play with people. I'm crying. I'm crying. Now he doesn't sound happy for me. He's taking a shit. I'm sorry that while my man's taking this shit, he didn't sound excited that I found my weed. I don't know what to do with that, but I hope you have a good afternoon. Truly, like I hope that you use your mind for so many other things. Like, but yeah, I just want to illuminate that for you because you're weighing in, and I want you to have all the information. Yeah, while someone's crowning a. Somebody said that you sound unenthused for me to find my weed, and I'm like, well, he is taking a shit, so like.
I'm so happy that you found your weed.
Yo, it sounds worse. It sounds worse now. It's getting worse. Boo! Boo! I'm crying. Are you good though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good as good to be in this position.
Wow, that's a lot of information. I want to go back to when we weren't talking. I love you. I'll see you later. He was very focused on something else. Again, this apartment is hell. Like, it's very much like way too small. I should not be able to hear him crowning. You felt like you were being dragged into the underworld and didn't remember. Oh my god, not drag. We all love Meryl Streep. This is bad for business. Like, we gotta cut the cameras. Like, I'm kidding. But holy shit, I am so sorry to hear that. Like I just feel like the word choices dragged into the underworld. Like I'm gonna go. Okay, the first hour you felt nothing. Okay, then you noticed you could hold your phone up. Oh, you couldn't. Oh, okay. Then you felt super aware and buzzed, but this incredible weight on your body. Oh, you felt like a bitch was sitting on you. Okay. And then you said you felt like you were being dragged. Wow. That's worse. Like I feel like I was reading something terrible, and then you're like, hold on. Go get some more information about how bad it was. In the end, how do you feel? You know? In the end, how do you truly feel? Like that's what I'd like to know. Like in the end, do you feel like you would do it again? Do you feel like that's just not for you? Do you feel like out of 10, would you give it like a 5? Would you give it like a half? Would you give it a 0? I feel like it's where that I clearly don't need to smoke any more weed, but I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I told you, these mango gummies are crazy as fuck. I feel like there's a part of me that's like, because, like, again, they're so good, but they're so cheap. And I just know I'm going to sell them to someone that's supposed to be like, these were nasty. And I'm going to be like, I hear you. And so that's why I don't do it. Like, there's one girlie that's fucking with them right now. Cause like I said, I told her, I was like, I got some cheaper ones. And she's like, bitch, I remember you threw me one of them cheap ones one time. And me and my friend was laughing the whole day. And I was like, well, if that's what you remember, that's what I want to bring back to you. Mimi.
Yeah.
Hello. You know what? You're right. And also, mango makes you higher. Word. Okay, so you're saying that the watermelon is really a big sleep one? Because here's my thing. I feel like if it has melon in the title of the weed strain, any kind of if it's melon flavored and it's weed oriented, I personally feel like it's telling me that it's going to the head. It's a cerebral, but I also feel like because a watermelon, it's so heavy. I think about sleep. I think about the heaviness, the cerebral nature of it. And then with anything with cherries, apples, or bananas, that's going to be sexual. Okay, I'm telling you right now. Anything with cherries, apple, banana. Cherries, apple, banana, sexual. Melon could be too. Shout out to Meryl Streep. Indeed. I'm fucking screaming. We're just in a wild time of the internet, aren't we? But yeah, like I was saying though, I think or I've heard that like if the weed name ends in like pie or cake, you're gonna be having munchies. And I feel like that story fucking checks out. I feel like if you have pie or cake in the name of a weed, I can't imagine Yeah, I can't remember any time where I wasn't grubbing hard, but I feel like I'm always grubbing hard. I might not be the person to tell you this. I feel like find somebody else. But again, just Google it. Because again, pie, cake, cookies, anything food related, hamburger. If it says hamburger, 9 times out of 10, I just feel like you're going to be like zooted, like you ate a lot, like that itis, you know. Johnny, it's been a fucking minute. What's up, bitch? How you doing? But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like today was just running errands, getting things done, making moves. It was cute. I really did enjoy the day. I'm hella fucking grateful. I got to eat a sandwich. Oh my fucking god. Also, the girlie that I fuck with at the sandwich shop, she was like, bitch, all the hot sandwiches coming back. I almost started crying because like this place is like Subway that had like really thought about itself and really loved itself. Like, you know how Subway move. You know how Subway move. Like, no shade. No shade, but Subway sandwich is so slick. Like, I swear you could die eating Subways, bitch. Cause you ever eat a bite of Subway sandwich and it just slide down your throat so fast? I'm like, why is it like this? Almost my fucking choked to death. And so they got a little bit of, some gristle on the sandwich. Like the sandwich, if you bite into it, it don't slide. Like it's very much like Subway is very much cartoon banana. So I ain't had a good Subway experience in a minute. And the last time I went there, I felt crazy. Like I felt like I had made a mortal mistake. My stomach was fucked up for days. I was laid up. I was looking crazy. I couldn't just DoorDash it away. Everything I ate after that, it just made it worse, bitch. It compounded it. I swear. That Subways, it just really took me down a bad path. Word. The powder that turns into gum? That's terrible to hear. I really fucking hate that. I feel like the thing about mushrooms for some folk is like, I feel like when you feel like you're not getting it, I want you to consider like what you're looking for in the mushroom. I feel like that's one thing to consider because I recently I took a mushroom trip with Dane and we literally went to sleep at like 11 p.m., maybe earlier, and it was beautiful. I was so grateful. Like we cuddled hard as fuck and then we literally fell asleep watching a movie and then woke up the next day and had a good ass day and felt so much better the next day than we felt the day before. And it's like we were looking to go to Mars together and be goofy, but all that was inspired, like I think because we were both already kind of tired from like not having good rest beforehand, like that all we could really do was cuddle and kiss. Like he kept on like sucking on my arms and shit. And it was so fucking cute, honestly. Like, oh, it was a good time. And like he fell asleep like a little baby, like his little head on my belly. It was so cute. And so I feel like in the end, it was a good time. Now you don't believe in Subway. I'm terrified. It's just a blank space when you look at the strip, you're like Radio Shack, Walgreens, there's just nothing in between there. A 12-inch, but that Subway be fill you up. Hear me out. I used to eat Subway hardcore. Like it was $5 foot long. Bitch. 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 Like when they had the song, bitch, me and my man used to sing the shit. Like it's crazy. Like my first boyfriend, we was like $5, $5. $5 foot long, any. Cause bitch, you gotta sing the any, bitch. But then out of nowhere, they was like, you could only get 4 sub. I'm like, you can only get 4. What happened to any? And bitch, if you act like that, then they put you out. Then you can't go get no sandwiches. So I'm gonna just let it go. Not Tanya, I'm crying. Tanya, you share what you want to share. Listen, we just socialize and we just vibe in. I feel like if something gets strange or like we don't know what to say, we won't say that. If we're not sure, we're gonna say that. You know what I mean? We listen and we don't judge here. They sent me a coupon for a $5 6-inch the other day. Bitch, the coupons are getting out of control. I need them to stick with an e-coupon. Cause these coupons, like, bitch, it's the way Uber been harassing me. Like, bitch, why is the app contacting me? I don't like that. Talk about some, can we entice you to get some wings? Who the fuck is this? Like, I'm literally like Uber, you're getting real personal. Like, what are you talking about? Can you entice me to get some wings? Bitch, no. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. Like, I'm low-key, I'm shocked. I'm low-key shocked at where capitalism is. Cause it's just giving like, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Like, they are crying. Goddamn, DoorDash is like, please subscribe for 1 year's worth of this service. Like, girl, why would I do that? No, food prices is crazy. Fast food is even more insane. Why would I do that? No, I use Uber. Like, the only reason why I still be using Uber Eats from time to time is because they got certain shit on there. Like, that's the thing, bitch, because I had credits on DoorDash. If I could have ordered on DoorDash what I got last night, bitch, I would have did it. But I couldn't. But bitch, low-key, I found a new spot to get a fried shrimp. And baby, I don't know about you, but if you like fried shrimp, just touch me. Just touch me. If you like fried shrimp, just touch me. Because you know what I'm talking about. Everybody else shut up. Everybody else be quiet. But if you like fried shrimp, you know what it's been like. You know. The fried shrimp. The fried shrimp. Bitch, and they be gouging it. And they be gouging. And then it don't even be shrimp, bitch. They be gouging it, don't even be shrimp, it be shrinking. They be giving shrinking. They be giving shrinking, bitch. Bitch, what is this? Like, I've eaten some shrimps before, and I'm like, I know this is not shrimp, but I don't know what it is. I can't call it. Origin unknown. Thank you, Nima. Thank you. It's been years. Bitch, the way these shrimps were big as fuck and fried so good. I'm still thinking about it. Like, that's how good the shrimp was. I ate that shit last night, and I woke up today, and I was like, yeah, that's, you know, they got me. They got me. That's how it's like when you first had tried Chick-fil-A back in the back. You're like, yeah, this is gonna be a problem for me. That honey roasted barbecue, when you had first tried it, like the little breakfast with the Jamaican cocoa breads, bitch. You know what I'm talking about. When you have first tried, when they have first got into your system. Not what farm they was getting the shrimps from, bitch. Listen. Nima, I'm telling you, some of these bitches is making mushrooms into bacon. Like, I'm not mad at you, but bitches know what's pork and what's not. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, some bitches might get tricked. I'm not that bitch. Like, if you try to make a bacon, if you try to turn a mushroom into bacon, I might beat your ass. Like, I actually might fight you. Like, I actually want to fight. Yo, the mods are killing it. Thank you for the mods, but yo, the trolls today are so ridiculous. Like, it's like, damn, y'all, be on theme. Exactly. But like I said, though, that fried shrimp was so good, and I was confused when I seen the po' boy at the restaurant only have 4 shrimp in it. Cause I was like, how the fuck big could that bread be? But the shrimp was literally half the size of my hand. Bitch, it was the size of my palm, about the size of my palm, bitch. I've never seen a shrimp. It was a king shrimp. You ever had a king shrimp, bitch? I ain't never had no king shrimp. I'm having prince shrimp, rook, pawn shrimp. I don't know, but definitely not a king. Listen, you say whatever you want. As far as I was concerned, I know it was real shrimp. They had the tails on them and everything. I know it was real shrimps. Bitch, they had the big shrimps, the big ones, and they fried it so good. The batter was on point. The fries that came with it, I was a little bit mad they didn't have a lemon, but I was like, I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. It was so good, I didn't even care. Like, I looked, but I was like, that don't matter. I was like, that don't even really matter. Ooh, and bitch, I got the fucking shrimp and catfish basket, bitch. Oh, and the catfish. It was a little mushy. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little mushy, but the it was crispy too. You know what I mean? I feel like it wasn't all mush, but I was appreciating. I did not see your shrimp question. We was talking about all types of silliness and crustaceans. Uh, okay. I just I just read what you asked. I want to be candid with you. I feel like if you and your boo have never done mushrooms before and weed at the or mushrooms and sex at the same time, I would say see how y'all do with mushrooms for the first time. And I also want to be mindful moving forward with what strains you take because I feel like some strains can be a little bit more emotional, more than sacral and physical. And so you probably want something more physical, maybe even more visual than more emotional, you know? Like I would not recommend the strain iceberg to do with a partner. I feel like that one is very much one to kind of work on internal stuff alone, and I feel like that one can be a little hard. Like I feel like I remember I shared that one with a friend and she was saying that it was actually very intense for her. And she said that she felt a lot of things like come up from the surface. And she said she was grateful for the experience, but she's more of a newbie than not. And so I feel like throwing her that in like a capsule was more me trying to see like how strong it really was. And even the 0.25, like I feel like it still was one that kind of had her sitting there like, hmm. And again, that could be derailing on your day. Like your partner could be having a trip and their trip inspires them to go write some music. And so you want to consider that as well. That even if you get the right strain, the right music, the right everything, y'all might not trip together. And that happens. Me and Dana had trips where I was more interested in talking to y'all than hanging out with him. And he was on the phone with his friend. And the last trip we had together, we fell asleep together and it was really wholesome. But you really don't know what you're going to do. Like before we did all that, we were taking the mushrooms to like be goofy and party and be silly. We ended up laying down watching a movie. Um, Not Long John Silver's. No, it was a place called Hook and Reel. It was a place called Hook and Reel. Um, it's like it's not that close to here, but for some reason it was on Uber Eats, which you know I feel like it worked out. I'm grateful, bitch. Honestly, like, but sometimes when the food be coming from like 20 minutes away, I'd be like, "Good God, what's the point?" And not Malta Python. I'm crying. Here's my thing. I feel like if you have sex with somebody on shrooms, you really don't know what you're gonna experience. That's why I'm saying like y'all definitely should have. Heard you. Like, hear me out. I feel like if y'all are ready to take that trip together, that mushroom trip, I feel like maybe don't put too much expectation on it. I feel like maybe have certain things in place. Like I know for me, like when I'm, trying to trip, I try to have like a snack already made that's gonna help me come back to earth real quick. Maybe some art supplies set up so I can do some art. What up, Jossie? Um, Cozy bed setup, something on the TV that's non-offensive, maybe cheaters in the background. Um, some music, some Willow Smith, some Willow Smith. Um, I just gotta shout out Willow real bad because honestly, that first album, like I feel like I really fell off. No shade, I fell off the other two, but that first album really hit me. Like I feel like that's my favorite album to trip to. Like if I ever take mushrooms and I have to play music, I'm going to Willow first. She's really my girl. But yeah, no, I'm glad that y'all already know what y'all like to do on weed. I'm glad y'all know that y'all like the body high effect. That's great. But just leave some room for like the idea that y'all might want to do something else. Like even if y'all want to fuck real bad at some point in the beginning, one of y'all might have a mental breakdown. One of y'all might need to like lay down and like, maybe talk to ancestor, talk to spirit. You really never know what it's going to be. So I just hope you just leave your mind open to the possibilities, Tortellini. Okay, some ecstasy, bitch. Tell me more. I didn't know bitches had ecstasy for real. Transparent soul. Mm. A barrel. I'm crying. And not to imagine the actual Meryl. Y'all are so funny. Just thank y'all for coming to this smoke break. Not you hope I have a healthy bowel movement today. You know what? That's a blessing. I'm going to claim it. I'm going to claim that for myself because I really did wild out today eating that big ass motherfucking sandwich. Pray for me. Definitely pray for me, bitch. Wait. Dane.
Yeah.
Is my bubble tea in there?
I don't see it.
That's tragic. I thought I brought it in the house. It's okay. Would you do me a favor? Would you get me some water?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the best. Are you trying to take a nap soon? Do you want me to move into the other room?
I'm trying to take a nap.
You said yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, as soon as you get my water, I'll dip out. Yo.
This filled up?
No, I want you to like rinse it and take all the fruit out of it. I just want some ice in it though.
Alright.
Thank you. Now he sound kind of fine. I'm crying. The actual Meryl took me out. Have you been seeing the reels around me? I have, and I really hope that she's able to get some rest. Again, it's the way that I'm like really thinking about how like most like rich people like don't show you their kids. Like they don't need to do that. And it makes me sad because it's like, you know, some of us didn't get a childhood because our family was poor as fuck. It's insane to me that your family has so much money they think they could just play with your future, play with your image. Like that sounds evil to me. And again, just like Honey Boo Boo at some point popped out and was like, yeah, my mom and Sugar Bear snorted all the money up. That's tragic as fuck. Like, again, we don't know what the future holds. And so it really makes me sad that they have to be in front of the world because, again, it almost feels like, and I don't want to do too much, but it almost feels like Beyonce is like trying to lean heavy into like the black matriarchy arc that's being like set up for her. And it's frustrating in ways because, you know, she's a home mixed woman. You know, her children are mixed. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. But again, I think that people would rather, you know, focus their attention on Beyonce, focus their attention on her children versus literally anybody else. And again, I'm not saying that it's like so dominating that it's like frustrating. It's just like whenever she comes up, it's like, oh, she's still out here. That's cool. All right. Bless her heart. Because again, I just don't know what she expects. Like, there's a part of me that, like, and I'm not trying to, like, I hope nobody thinks I'm trying to blame Beyonce for the Halle DDG thing. I'm not. But I do wonder, like, where was she? Because it's like, girl. But then again, I have to hold, like, girlie, you was groomed by Jay-Z. Like, for all I know, she was encouraging this shit. For all I know, she was like, why not? For all I know, she was like, have fun. And so there's a part of me that just wonders, like, what the point of proteging them was. Like, it's weird to me. And it makes me sad for her kids because it's like, you protéged two black girls that, like, had... And again, like, I mean no shade when I say this, but, you know, Halle and her sister are MGM as well. It is what it is, but I'm just saying, it's like, what was the point of protéging these girls if you're going to continue working in the way you are? Like, you could have actually made them superstars. Like, you could have really poured into them. Like, they could be doing the things. You could be home with your kids. Like, I just don't understand, like, the point of that. Like, it just makes you wonder, like, how much money is enough, you know? How much is enough? It really makes you wonder. But again, I'm stumped. I'm stumped at, like, what the point of this is. Like, you see Meghan Markle showing a foot and showing the top of the head of the babies. And it's just like, okay... All right. I see. I'm not sure if it's Tanya or Tania, but I'm gonna be real with you, baby. I'm gonna be real with you. These people was crackheads, like Mama June and Sugar Bear. I hate to say this, but I used to watch Here Comes Honey Boo Boo for a little bit, just because I was fascinated. I feel like Pumpkin was my favorite because I was like, Pumpkin, she just seemed like the voice of reason on the show, which is tragic. But as I said, I feel like I typically watch shows about like either dysfunction, children superheroes, girls superheroes, superheroes in general that come from like wild experiences and like so that that impacts why how they're super and superior. And that's the thing that's crazy is like Honey Boo Boo trying to go to college is so sad to think about because it's like her mom made her stick out all that shit, made her do all the things that she did. And again, it's the way that when you grow up, like you look back at some of the things your parents make you. And I think about that when I watch the show Harlots. Like some of our parents make us things that we don't want to be. And we have to be the one to decide to get away from it. And sometimes we're too close to them to even choose something different than what the fuck they chose for us. And that's what I see for Alana. I see that like she's nothing like what her mom made her perform as, right? But you know, who was there for her? Who's her elders really? Like who's really caring for her? Who's really taking care of her? Who's really making sure that she's okay? Probably not her mom who's using her to get money. Probably not her mom's boyfriend who's using her mom to get drugs. Probably not her sisters who are trying to be their own main characters and not thinking and not be just, you know, the background characters. Like I think about that too. Like how your little sister is like famous for mimicking black vernacular. Your mom is running the show. She absolutely has no more time to care for you because she's too busy trying to sell your little sister's childhood. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to see. And I think I also remember one of the sisters being pregnant as well. And she was like 16. And I was like, fuck. I was like, one of the sisters is pregnant. One of the sisters is going through some shit. Or, you know, just the middle child. And the other sister, the littlest one, is bankrolling everybody's life. Is taking care of everybody, basically. And I'm pretty sure the oldest who had the baby, her baby was like premature. And so I was like, how much turmoil? Not bird flu. You're not wrong. Thank you. You going to sleep? Okay. And see, that's the thing. Buying Hallie and Chloe music, in my humblest opinion, was really down to her once she proteged them. That's my humblest opinion. Because think about how many people. Come on, listen, we got a couple more fruit flies. We're so close. We're so close. But there are a couple more of these little hoes. But I'm on them. I'm on their ass. But with that being said, it is on Beyonce. It like that's the thing about signing people. That's the thing about signing people to Ivy Park. That's the thing about signing people to your label. Like that's what you're supposed to do. And so I feel like, you know what? When we look at Stevie J and Hustleline, we can see that that's a crazy dynamic. We'll never know what Beyonce, Hallie, and Chloe all had going on, but I really think it's convenient that she started dealing with a man who had more clout than she had. Like, I don't think that like Hallie just randomly got caught up with DDG. I think she was flailing. I think she was embarrassed. I'm a crackhead. Don't listen to me. Excuse me, but my thought process is this. Imagine Beyonce protege you and your sister, and then barely pushes you. Y'all can look into it if you want to. I appreciate you for knowing the tea, Nima. Not Prodigy Meg. I have no idea what's going on with Beyonce and Meg. Do y'all want to talk about Meg and Glow fighting? Because I want to talk about Glow nose job. And how people dragged at her. And I'm going to be real with you. I remember seeing a lot of posts where people were saying that they love Glorilla's nose. But it was all in context of like, oh, we love Glorilla nose because it's a black nose. And I feel like some people may not want to hear this, but I really think like some people be thinking they're complimenting the black feature and really like they're highlighting the black feature that someone may or may not be comfortable with. And I feel like Glorilla clearly wanted to get a nose job. Clearly did. And so folks like talking about her nose and people saying that they thought it seemed positive. I think again, it just I think speaks to where you're sitting on the privilege fence. Cause I always noticed that they would make a point to bring up her one super black feature. And when I say super black, I just mean she's a light-skinned woman, clearly is admixed. That's okay. But with that being said, like her nose was the feature. People were like, that's a black girl. And it's the way that she was like, y'all talking about my nose too fucking much. And again, it's the ways that some people don't want to hear this, but some people are not necessarily anti-black and hating on their body part. It's a lot of times that people, I'm sorry, you ever just get hair in the weed, bitch? That shit is terrible. But it's very much giving like, y'all talking too much about it, and maybe she wasn't as confident as she might have been performing. Jesus Christ. And so now she's like, damn, y'all talk about my nose a lot. And maybe she always wanted a nose job and y'all were hyping it. And she's like, damn, bitch, leave me alone. Like, that's an awkward moment when you like really don't like something about yourself and people keep bringing it up. Again, I feel like she don't have to like her nose. Like, it's okay for anybody to change their body and mod whatever they want to do. But baby, the way y'all really punish girlies for like trying to quote unquote fix the lack of beauty in their motherfucking life, like I really hate this. It is really sick. Like seeing people talk about her nose, make fun of her nose now that she got it done. There's just something about that. It's like when people make fun of people for bleaching, it's like, what's the point? Like they clearly felt like they had to do something. They clearly felt like that. And it's not isolated from like what we're doing now. Like there's just so many moments where I just wonder like are folks really interested in decolonizing, or are folks really interested in decolonizing until somebody makes a mistake or somebody does something that folks don't like? Because it's just the ways that people are trying to punish her for getting a nose job. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. When you get a nose job, when you get a motherfucking nose job, and again, I'm not someone that should even probably be speaking too much, but I'm trying to just hold like people probably have spoken on your nose. That's all I'm trying to offer. It's like for you to get something done, people probably said something about it. Probably did. Like again, it's the ways that I rarely see people genuinely talking about how they don't like this or thing about their body. It's more like people bullied me. People said these things, and so I'm gonna fix it so my haters can shut the fuck up. And I feel like that's the thing about it is like people are never gonna shut the fuck up. So you can't be modifying your body for these people. But again, it's the way that even if it wasn't for others, it's the way that like people treat women's beauty as like a public spectacle. And it's like, oh, look how ugly she is now. That's what I was talking about last time, where it's like beauty is such a privilege that people will bully you for having it. And when I say bully you, I just mean like you're not safe. Like if you're a woman, you're not safe. If you're beautiful, you still gonna get dragged. If you're ugly, you're going to get dragged, but you're going to get dragged more consistently for not being beautiful. And so with that being said, it's the way that people were talking about her nose, like, that's the one thing about her that makes her real, which is awkward. It's awkward because it almost feels like they were like trying to say like, there's not a lot of black girls in the rap game, but look at Glorilla's nose. And it's like, y'all are fucked up. Y'all are really fucked up. Like, I don't understand why y'all couldn't just appreciate the girl, but I feel like that's the thing about it. It's like the rap game. Who is so dead right now? I seen Cardi lying again, talking about, I'm dropping my album. Girl, raise the babies. Raise the babies and get your teeth filed. That's all I want. That's all I want for Cardi. Get the teeth filed and get the babies and the divorce filed. 2 files you need. Cardi needs 2 files and to focus on the babies. That's how I feel. I'm not team Cardi. I feel like I feel like with Cardi, I'm getting a popcorn, I'm getting a soda, and I'm sitting down and I'm watching the show, bitch. A fan? No. Nope. These tickets were free. These tickets were free. And I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy the show, bitch. I paid for the popcorn. I paid for the drink. But I'm not paying for the entertainment. It's free. Glorilla's new nose is very different, but I'll say this. She seems happy. And I just feel like it hurt me to see people try to joke on her when it's like, bitch, if she happy with the work, let it go. Like she already got it done. She even says she got it done. Like she's not hiding from it. It's just so annoying. Like I just see people trying to get a reaction out of girls and femmes in spaces, and it's like, y'all didn't pay for this. Leave her fucking nose alone. Like, good God. Like sometimes I don't understand what people want from some of these women. What do y'all want? For her to sit in front of the camera and be like, yeah, my nose is ugly. What do y'all really think she gonna do? I don't even know what I'm smoking right now, to be super real with you. I have no clue. I don't know. I think it's some peach shit. I think it's some peach. You feel bad for the woman with a bitter baby father saying, not the Rock Nation DB curse is real. I think that there are a lot of men abusing women. I think that's what's real. Normani album before Cardi's second album. Don't do that. Not they drag Megan Fox. I'm screaming. They both have spoke on it, I think, but they could be play cousins back in the back. You know, you're not wrong. Ariana B body and race snapping. I'm crying. You're not wrong. No, who say I know black? You know what, Cool Beans? I appreciate what you said. I feel like there's definitely times where there are men who may be going OD with like trying to uplift women because they get rewarded for it. Like that's the thing. Bitch, I'll never forget. I seen a man, this is gonna sound how it sounds. I seen a man on Twitter make a tweet, swear. And he literally, what up, Jai? I hope you're doing well. He dead ass posted being like, my girl kicking me out. I ain't got nowhere to go. Like, I got some bags and a TV and a PlayStation. Can somebody please help? Bitch. The amount of women being like, you can come to my house right now. Posted phone numbers and addresses in the fucking Twitter fucking thread. Swear. So many women. I'm not going to say hundreds, but definitely more than 100. Definitely more than 100. A man, he don't gotta do too much. I'm telling you. It's really crazy. And he even told that his girl was putting him out. He ain't tell why. And bitches was like, you come to my house? Whole phone number. Swear. Addresses and shit. Talking about some meet me at my building. He was cute. But not that fucking cute, bitch. He is a full stranger to everybody on that whole fucking app. Nobody knew who he was. And so many women were like, yeah, come to my house. For sure. But you know what though? We may be in a different era because today I seen a video of a man going to a woman's house and all of a sudden he like went into, like he was on a video and he was basically being like, look, this girl invited me over her house and why the fuck am I at an abandoned fucking house? And it was crazy because all of a sudden like he's at an abandoned house, like walking up the street, noticing this bitch house is abandoned. Like, this is not a motherfucking real place to go. And he's still recording and going up over there. All of a sudden, 10 men pop out trying to beat his ass. He start running. And so there's a part of me that's like, you know what? Maybe, you know, maybe that's what it was. Maybe bitches was like, come to my house with all your shit and your PlayStation. Who knows? I'll never know. I like to think that, though. I like to think that somebody had a setup for him. At least one. You know, at least one. And low key, for all I know, the addresses might have been homeless shelters, bitch. I don't know. They could have been playing a game on him, but it really seemed like they was really trying to connect with him. And like some people were like, I already DM'd you, King. And I was crying. I was like, not you DM'd him. Why? Mm, I'm crying. Not I'm gonna get cancer. Bitch, we all gonna get cancer. Jesus. Like, wow. Like that's the thing that blows me. It's like at this point, bitch. Like they talk about they not regulating the milk no more. Like, sweetie, this is the last of my motherfucking worries. Drink your water, people. Drink your motherfucking water. But yeah, no, I feel like before I get out of here, I did want to share that I mixed this raw honey with lion's mane mushrooms, and baby, I'm at a point where I feel like I want to like invest in like tiny little jars so I can get some free samples out there. Cause I really think if more people had access, like they would probably grow the shit themselves. Like that's my thought process. It's like I'd love to empower someone to grow mushrooms and like support their grow if I could. Cause I can't grow where I'm living. I do grow inside of a grow space with other growers, and it's kind of like a board of mushroom growers and enthusiasts, but I want to have my own plants in my home so badly, but I can't do it. So if anybody out there knows that they have space to grow mushrooms, please reach out to me because there's some lion's mane that I want to grow bad as fuck because I feel like that's one of the baddest bitches. Hear me out. I feel like the mushroom honey is pretty strong. I would genuinely say to eat it on an empty stomach if you've got time to trip. If not, eat it with some food. But if you want to trip, definitely take like a teaspoon, a tablespoon, any spoon that you have is fine. Just no ladles, no soup spoons. That's terrifying. Low key, bitch, I want to go to barber school bad as fuck. Like, I feel like I'm about to go to a barber shop and see if they'd let me be an apprentice. Cause there's just a part of me that feels like I love the idea of someone coming in and like all I gotta do is like make them look cuter. You know what I mean? Like that's so fun. And like, I don't know. Like I know how to braid hair, but if I'm being so real with you, like I feel like I'm not I'm not a professional braider. Like I feel like I'm a $25 I'll braid your hair kind of braider, like sit on the steps type of braider. Oh, you do your skincare when you're taking mushrooms? That's cute as fuck. I love to hear that. Yeah. I I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I'm just, yeah. It feels like I said, I've been trying to tell y'all the future is indigenous, and so like before we get to indigeneity, we're gonna go backwards. Unfortunately, I hate to tell y'all that. I hate to tell y'all that. But if you think about it, like since we're going backwards, right? We're going backwards, and so we were in age of Pisces, now we're in age of Aquarius. If you think about it, this is the best fucking time to be, considering what it looks like to be going back to the land as much as possible. And so if you find someone that you trust to do your hair, your nails, your makeup, and you trust them, maybe talk to them about what it looks like to keep them on retainer. Like maybe talk to them about a renegotiation. Be like, hey, I'm down to come to you 3 times a month. How much could that be? What kind of how, let's work something out because I feel like that's where it's going. Like we're gonna go back to the time of like people having like someone that barbers in their community. You're not gonna be able to call everybody like anybody like like you want to, but who knows? Maybe it'll be more the reality that people learn how to care for themselves and their community at the same time. Probably more of that, but I do think in the beginning, like we're gonna downsize. Like think about like how this shit got to be where it is. Like I just want folks to think about how like we used to be able to like DoorDash everything. I used to DoorDash multiple times a day. I do not do that as much now. I might double dash, but I'm not doing two separate door dashes in one day. I'm just probably not doing that. And so with that being said, like we're doing way less convenient things. And so I just want folks to consider that like we're gonna go back to communal living. We're gonna go back to living in a group. Like we're gonna go back to a lot of things. And it's not gonna look the same. So just keep that in mind. I'm crying. Ooh. Yeah, that's interesting. And see, here's my thing. I'm not against giving people their hair back. I feel like if they really want it, that's fine. But I think about how like I think I really want to start like with like barbering just because again, I feel like there's so much to learn about cutting hair. And I've never learned how to cut hair, and I've cut my hair a lot. Cut a lot of hair before, cut a lot of wigs. I've like styled wigs, which is wild to think about like how so many women are like wig stylists, crochet, like know about crochet techniques. Like when you really think about it, like a lot of the hair care that a lot of black women like learn are like ones that translate beyond themselves. And so it's very much like a labor of love. Like I'd love to be working more with like people who are like perhaps wanting to do a big chop or wanting to maintain a shorter style. Because I've thought about it. I've thought about getting like finger waves bad as fuck. Like low key, bitch. I think about it so much. Like I'm in my granny era, bitch. I want a sickening like fucking little swoop de whoop de whoop with a lot of body. You feel me? I want them like you know what I mean? Not the no. I want them. I want that shit on the stove, baby. I want that stove iron. I gotta find somebody old, bitch. I gotta find somebody auntie, bitch. Like I'm waiting. I got a friend to ask in the city to see if they know somebody because I'm trying to go to somebody auntie house. I'm crying. That's what we speak positive things played in folks' head. Listen, the wig on the razor is a move. And see, that's the thing. Like, I definitely need to know the chemical safety and shit like that because I've definitely been unsafe with chemicals, bitch. I've absolutely made some mistakes. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking for? My water. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The white people. Oh, they're still mad about that anti-white video. They're still mad. Thank you, Trilly. I love you. But yeah, no, I'm still fucking dead that the white people are angry at me. Bitch, my hair is looking so fucking luxurious. Like I'm so fucking grateful. Cause bitch, just the way my hair looked after I took these braids out, I really was like, damn, bitch, I'm about to look sick. I'm about to look sick. I'm about to look like Cynthia. But no, my shit was like under there doing this thing, bitch. Damn right, I'm Big Spice. Absolutely. Ooh, I don't know though. I really do want to bleach my hair, bitch. Like I really like I feel like if I go black for the summer, it'd be a waste of money, bitch. 'Cause think about it. I'm gonna be in the pool, I'm gonna be in the water. That shit about to fade out, and I'm about to be right back where I am right now. Like there's a part of me that's like I should just bite the bullet and keep on bleaching and go from there. But who knows? I might just throw some color on it and see what happens because it's kind of like chocolatey. It's got a little chocolate to it, a little, you know, a little burnt sienna. Thank you, bitch. And see, that's the thing, Nima. See, the way you're talking, I definitely I like, bitch, put together an online class or some shit so I could pay for it already, please. Cause I need that. I need that badly. I appreciate. I feel like again, I feel like I'm very close to dyeing my shit orange. The only thing stopping me is that the last thing I did to my hair was a bleach, and I told myself I can't do shit till June. But I feel like I'm about to be in the water so hard, I probably shouldn't do shit till fucking August, maybe even September. I am a color girly. I'm crying. The white curly hair community, good to know. Mm, yeah, I just feel like again, this summer my plan is just to leave my hair the fuck alone. As much as I want to dye it a bold, fun color and be super like outgoing and obnoxious with it, I feel like I'm gonna just let this shit stay what it is. Cause again, once I go in that pool, once the black on the end starts to lift a little bit more, once the sun hits it more, I really feel like it's gonna be just fine. I feel like it's gonna be just okay. I'm not worried about it too damn much. But I definitely got a lot of fucking fairy knots, bitch, which is so tragic. Like, and also the fucking gel I used. The gel was good for like gelling it down and making it look really good. But in the end, I never benefit from gel in my fucking protective styles. Like, I can't do it. Like, I always end up with big clumps of gel in my shit in the end, and it looks nasty as fuck, and it pulls out so much hair. Like, bitch, I pulled out a whole, like, basically, I feel like I shedded a whole braid, like, out of my head, which made me so sad. Um, mm, good to know. Because I feel like when people's hair is curly, like, I just feel like I'm seeing so many, like, non-black people embracing their curls. And it's like, there's all these, like, new brushes and new techniques, and it's fascinating. Yeah, maybe so. It was like an extra strength, and I used it in the back because I cut the back of my hair like really short. Like I feel like you can't tell, but like basically like the last 3 inches of hair is like short AF because I intentionally wanted to like make the back like way stronger. It just felt like my afro looked perfect, and at the end, in the very back, I had like scraggly shark tooth ass. Like it just felt like that was the hair that was getting like fucked up the most from protective styles and just not wearing a bonnet. And so I was like, let's do a hard correct. Let's cut it all off and start over. Yes, the globs, bitch. The globs. See, and that's tragic. I love you. Sweet dreams, Babo. But yeah, no, I think moving forward, I feel like for me, I'm really simple, bitch. Like as you can see, I use this bitch down to the last drops. I open this bitch up to get the last drops of this bitch. This is my holy fucking grail. If you feel like your hair is dry and limp and don't have no volume, I'm telling you, this shit brings curls back even when you've been bleaching and acting a fool. This whole shit is because I went nuts on this shit. I'm telling you, the definition is from this. Like this shit is what I would spray. Like, you know how when you have braids in for a long time and your edges look like really like dusty and crusty and you're tired of putting gel? This shit is weightless as fuck and it's green tea, bitch. Green tea and pH balance. It's keratin in here. I'm telling you, the beauty supply be having it. I don't know where to get it cheaper than the beauty supply, but if you know somebody you gotta hook up, get it. But they also have like this keratin leave-in stuff. I pour that right into my conditioner, and I also put manuka honey in my conditioner because my hair loves honey. Just a PS for anybody out there. I want to say Camilla Rose had this honey serum called like Heritage Hydration Honey. They stopped making it, and I want to beat their ass because it was the first time my hair felt like it could handle a product and just go. Like I didn't have to do a lot of extra stuff. But that fucking Camille Rose Honey Heritage Hydration, if you can find the original motherfucking mix of that or you can make your own, I would do it because I feel like that's the best gel for my hair in my life. It felt so good. It smelled so nice. I love Aussie Moist. I feel like Aussie Moist is the only Aussie I like. And I always add stuff to it because Aussie Moist is so thick and juicy. But I always go nuts with my conditioner. I always add honey in there. I add some of this in there. I add some of the purple pack of the Affinity in there. And then there's a yellow one of the effigy. That one they say you gotta rinse it out. So I feel like I don't add that one in, but I definitely pour it on my head sometimes. But the effigy was the first time I absolutely had a product that I feel like was combating the damage I had done and applying some styling techniques. And I feel like that's why I don't have a lot of products that I talk about. Cause I'm like, my hair is damaged. I need something that's gonna help my hair and make my hair feel good and be manageable. Hard to find stuff like that, but I'm telling you, Apogee, look for the APH, bitch. I'm telling you, holy grail. As someone with thin, 4C hair, I usually don't have this much volume in my head. My shit is feeling healthy, it's feeling soft too, it's feeling so soft. Got some coconut oil in there too. I feel like I got a couple fairy knots. That's why I'm not moving my hands too quickly through my shit, but it's feeling soft. It's just, again, as I said, the fairy knots. I did a really slight pick after like a finger definition, so I'm breaking some curls, but it's feeling soft as fuck. Ooh, you're not wrong, Nima. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I remember reading that people in China have like a special shower head that automatically like cleans the minerals out of the water. And so I'm crying. Yo, it's the way white people really are just, they're so bothered right now. They be learning new words. It's not even like when I say my hair is damaged, I mean that I don't sleep with a bonnet usually. And so I feel like my hair could be way more moisturized. I've been thinking about trying like the chebe routine. I'm not thinking about getting chebe powder, but I am thinking about like the aspect of like braiding your hair and keeping your hair in braids to maintain length. And I really feel like that's something I'm gonna go back to is like putting my hair in braids so that I can just, get as long as it can. Cause I have been wanting to grow my hair out again. Like I had my hair a lot longer like 2 years ago. And granted, I was homeless and going through a lot and I wasn't styling my hair. My hair was mostly like in braids and I was keeping it to myself. And so now that I'm like living an active life, I'm trying to just find a way to kind of bring that back because I really do miss having a giant afro. It was fun. It's awkward. Nah, it was a mess using Chebe. I'm so sad to hear that. Yo, that Alpha-G two-step treatment is not a game. Like that shit is so serious. Like I'm telling y'all, like I feel like my hair, I'm going nuts on that. Like now that my hair is out of the braids, I'm about to go back to like doing more love to it. But next time I do a protective style, I'm doing only crochet. And I'm probably gonna do maybe 30 locks. Maybe 30 locks. Like I'm thinking like 10 in front, 10 in the middle, 10 in the back. And I might let the bottom just be like freeform, dead ass. Like I'm really trying to think of hairstyles that won't hurt my hair, won't take my hair out, but will also let me like live with my hair as it is. And so I'm gonna have to try to figure out what kind of fucking crochet hair to put in. But if I can't find locks that are already locked, I might make some. But I'm just thinking about how I think I would look so fucking cute this summer with some locks. Like I want to do a big afro this summer. I do, but bitch, I don't know. Like as I said, I don't know that I'm gonna touch my hair and dye it. So I think a protective style like a crochet might be the only thing. But I'm really missing having like those big fat locks, those big fat full locks. Oh, they look so pretty on me. And so I'm gonna go back to that probably. Okay, thank you so much. Cause here's the thing, I'm very oily. Like my hands are covered in oil right now, and I'm just wiping it on my legs. Like I don't mind getting oil on me. I don't mind a lot of like, like I feel like when I when I set up like my bedroom situation, I made sure that like I had pillowcases that were silky so that the oil not gonna bother them too bad. But I feel like the staining of the chebe might be an issue, perhaps. Ooh, you want a rat tail? That's cute as fuck, bitch. That's funny as fuck, Nima. You're fucking silly. I hope you do it, bitch. Like, I feel like I wanted to do a big chop, but when I cut the back of my shit off, I actually was like wanting to weep. Like I thought I was strong enough to do a big chop, and then I cut like literally like the last like 3 inches of my hair, and I was like, nah. Like even the back of my hair, I feel like you could definitely tell. Like my shit just drops off randomly, like in the middle, and there's just a little kitchen, a little kitchen. Oh, you did crochet locks? You like them? Ooh, that sounds cute. A cunty chilling bob with a rat tail. I feel like you're gonna be one of a kind. I feel like that's the thing. You're gonna be memorable. It's giving memorable. It's giving out. It's giving. Remember that rat tail we seen? Oh, bitch. It's just something about like not having access to touch your hair. Like that's another thing about protective styles that I forgot about. Like the whole time I had those braids in, I was not thinking about how I wasn't like touching my hair, and I can't even remember when the fuck I put those braids in, bitch, which is terrifying. But again, I feel like that was probably the last time I'm ever doing any shit like that because I feel like I actually lost a lot of hair. I don't feel like my hair very much grew. It looks like the same motherfucking length for all that damage, bitch. But I don't know. I feel like some locks will be fun. Maybe some clip-in afro extensions, like maybe a half wig. I don't know. Like I really don't want to do combs. I feel like I might be able to crochet, like maybe like put a couple braids in random places and crochet some hair. I don't know. I really just want to do something. I just want to like do as little as possible to manipulate my hair moving forward. I just feel like I've done it so much. I've done so many styles. I also have a wig that's been looking at me, and I've been thinking about her a little bit. Like, there's a tiny part of me that wants to go catfish some men. Like, bitch, just a little. Like, I just feel like I've been with my bookie. We've been doing good. But it's a little part of me that wants to go out there and just, act a little bit of a fool. Mm, I don't know. This dude asked me to dinner, but then he said he was gonna cook for me, and I was like, I don't trust it. He's like, I could bring you some food. I was like, no. It's like I feel bad, but I'm like at a point where it's like I don't want to tell these men that I'm trying to play with them, but there's moments where I'm just like, girl, like we barely know each other. I don't want you to cook me nothing. Bring me to the Jamaican food spot. Like, have at least good conversation. The first meet should not be a homemade meal. Like that's how I feel. I know somebody might feel different. I feel like if you're in your 20s, live life. But I feel like in my 30s, I'm not getting a homemade meal for the first time. Bitch, the first time we meet, I want it to be neutral as fuck. Just in case I gotta dip out. Bitch, I can't be eating no brownies at your table and you're annoying. I don't want to do that. I also feel like we don't know what your kitchen is giving. Like, who cooked this? What's their house giving? I need to see your house before I eat. No shade. I need to see your home before I eat. I low key want to see you fry an egg first. Low key. Can you fry some chicken real quick just so I can see how you handle the meat? Because I just want to see what you do. I just want to see how you do it. Just show me how you do it. Because if you show me how you do it and it's nasty, I'll leave. And you don't gotta serve, you don't have to share. That's your plate now. Isn't that good? I'm not trying to be shady, but no. I seen somebody bathroom once and was like, oh, I'm going to rallies. It's the way I was like, oh, okay. Because if this is where you wash your ass, I know that food is tainted. I know it. So yeah, I'm gonna go to rallies, bitch. I'm gonna go get me a motherfucking some of them fries, some of them seasoned fries, and a burger. No, thank you. No, thank you. Cause I went over to this girl house one time, and I mean no shade when I say this, but the girlie was living like an uncle. It was Q-tips on the floor. The toilet paper was down to the fucking cardboard. I was like, girl, I can't eat this chicken and rice. I can't. First of all, I gotta take a dookie. It's cardboard. is cardboard. I gotta go. I can't have the chicken rice here. Bitch, I don't know what color the walls were. Once I saw the dirty Q-tip on the floor, I was like, oh, we not eating. A man that's a chef is just fine. But again, I'm trying to finesse this man, and he over here talking about something. Oh, I'm gonna cook for you. Take some of the base out of your fucking text. You're not going to cook for me at all. You're going to take me to a restaurant. Bitch, what's going on? Like, it's the way motherfuckers, it's like, girl, do you watch the ID channel? Are you watching Lifetime on Roku? Because it's the way bitches can get snatched. Even though I'm big bitches get snatched every day. I know they're not reporting about us. They're not reporting about us. But I'm telling you, big bitches get going missing all the time, I'm sure. But I'm not meeting up at no man house to eat nothing, bitch. Fuck that. But text was very much like, I can still cook for you. Like, it sounded loud. I'm like, why does text sound so loud? Like, I said, no, you can't cook for me. And lowest the keys, you trying to push to cook for me, it's giving this poison. Like, I'm so sorry, girl. But if I say I don't want to eat your food and you're like, no, you gotta eat my baby, what's in it? It's giving you got a bottle, and when you pour it out, a skull and crossbone pop out. Like, it's giving cartoon. I'm so sorry. I can't. Now I really can't eat it spiritually. Like, spiritually, it doesn't align. It don't align because you're going real hard. He not even telling me what he cooking. For all I know, he going real hard to make me a meatloaf. Fuck him. Exactly, bitch. Exactly. For all I know, he one of those people that's like, and then you dump a bottle of soup on some motherfucking pasta and put it in the crock pot and forget about it for 3 days. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really can't. That bitch smart as fuck. That bitch is smart as fuck. That bitch is a genius. That bitch is a genius. Bitch, why? I wish we were in the other room because I absolutely had a high C juice box. No, Meryl, I couldn't breathe. Like, nah. Like, no, like, babe, fat bitches get snatched. They just don't be telling us. And then if the bitch get back, she probably feel embarrassed. Like, I probably would be embarrassed if a man snatched me up. But I feel like at this point, I would tell my story at least. But damn, like I said, men get brought to abandoned buildings to get beat up. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not playing with my life. I play with it enough. I really have played with my life way too much. I'm out. I can't do it. I'm terrified. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like I want to smoke one more with y'all. I want to kick it some more. But I'm trying to think, like, I feel like I have more topics to talk about. Ooh, sidebar. I feel like the other day, when we were talking about Cassie, I've stumbled upon a couple texts or a couple threads that I liked or shared or engaged with. So if you go to my threads account, it's ChonkyBuds, CH0NKYBUDZZ. There's 2 Z's. The one that's just 1 Z is gonna tell you to go to the one with 2 Z's. Not Risa Tisa. No. Not look at your DM on Twitter. I can't look at it right now, bitch. I only got one device right now. I don't got the laptop right now open. But I'm gonna look at it. Look, after I look at it, I'm gonna come back. I can't look at it just yet. I might be able to go there, but I'm worried that this shit's gonna shut off. I mean, if you don't give a fuck, I'm gonna just go. I'm screaming that I gotta look at the DM on Twitter. You can't tell me what it is. I'm so sick. But I understand. But I'm telling you right now, bitch, if you make me scream, I'm gonna tell my lawyer on you. My lawyer will be contacting you. My lawyer like that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You know what? I would have been gagged too. I'm glad you gagged me here. Here's the thing. I hope that it's never giving that I don't think Cassie's a victim. I feel like that's definitely obvious. With that being said, the charge is a RICO. It's not really Cassie versus Diddy. They've already settled their dispute out of court and she got paid. I'm not saying that even really matters. What I'm trying to offer is this is a RICO where they're trying to figure out who all did what. And they already know that Diddy did a lot of things and they know that other people did a lot of things. But everybody else is Gucci. And somebody was like, Cassie don't got immunity. I was like, they're not putting an exotical light skinned lady in jail. Like, stop. Like, they're not putting a pregnant exotical in jail with a period on that. They're not doing it. They're putting Diddy in jail, but obviously it's a public fucking trial. And so they're gonna make sure it's entertaining, bitch. The fuck? Like they know what the fuck was said. And then when you actually get on the fucking stand, I'm sure you start feeling all types of ways once everything gets played out. So I've seen a lot of things this whole thing. Yeah. And here's my thing. I'm never trying to make it seem like, oh, fuck Cassie. I do think that folks should watch her with that baby. I do. I certainly fucking do. Especially in the end, she gonna say she don't hate Diddy. There's a part of me that feels like she said that on some sympathetic shit. Like, I really hate to say this, but I feel like she knows that having a white man be her child's father is definitely going to hurt her amongst black men, which is why so many black men, I feel, are being so loud about Cassie because they're seeing Diddy as them. It's sad. But I've seen some black men be very candid about how they feel like Diddy is their elder, a man that they appreciate. Hmm. I'm crying. And see, that's the thing too. I noticed, I don't know if y'all saw the testimony about Kid Cudi and Cassie. It was fascinating because there were people being like, oh, Cassie played him. And it's awkward because there's a part of me that feels like, as much as Diddy is an abuser, there's a part of me that feels like she has learned how to like manipulate the abusiveness. And I know some people don't want to hear that, but at some point, like in an abusive relationship, there like I don't think it's as like clear as people always see it. Like again, I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just trying to offer that like she knew who to run to get him off her. The white husband helps her with the general public, which I want to be candid when I say this. There is a large growing like. And it's weird because I feel like as much as I see white women talking about patriarchy, I don't see them like invoking like white cis men in the way that black women have. And I'm not saying that to be judgmental. I'm offering that like white women still aren't there. Like there are white women that are still like having a hard time like grasping whiteness as like a whole identity and like a whole system of oppression, but they're absolutely not like naming white men as like their direct oppressor. They're saying all men. So there's a part of me that feels like there's a lot of conversations happening right now. Like there are a lot of black women like being super candid about how black men have treated them, and there are a lot of black women who are taking those experiences and choosing to say that that's how all black men are. And I'm not trying to take away the agency that black women have to name like their most direct harm doer in terms of like interpersonal violence. But I do want to name that, like, in the midst of that, there's this idea that like all women are safe to be around, and I'm gonna put an asterisk on that because I feel like we know that that's not true, but we also know that there are some women who will see other women who look like them and say, I trust her, I believe her, and again, it's the ways that like that can be dangerous, and I know some people don't want to talk about that because again, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to talk about that. I feel like it doesn't feel good to talk about women when they abuse. It doesn't feel good to talk about the harm that women can perpetuate. It doesn't feel good to talk about trauma that women are doing. So I want to be candid that like talking about women's harm, talking about being harmed by women, I feel like it's a slippery slope because again, there are so many women finally finding their voices to talk about white supremacy and talk about patriarchy rather, and in the midst of that, like I think that there can be a lot of ways that people talk which like kind of zooms in on one group versus like connects the system. But again, when people are like your neighbor, your partner, your brother, it can be a little bit easier to see like how their brand of harm to you is different. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like I was trying to acknowledge that like there are women that are a part of this in a way that's more meaningful than like we want to believe. Like we don't want to think about Diddy being abusive. We don't want to think Cassie being abusive. We don't want to think about Cassie being an abuser. We don't want to think that. But I want you to know that like it's okay to see people like in multiple layers. I don't think any one of us is one thing, right? I'm sure we can all think of a situation where we definitely caused harm, and maybe what got us there was harm being caused to us. I think it's as nuanced as that. Like I think again, I've definitely been in relationships with men where like they were abusive, and I thought I was getting them back. Like I've definitely been in a household where my mom's boyfriend was abusive. I thought, oh, I'll just kill him with Windex. Like again, it's the ways that like trying to kill a man probably not good, but in my mind, I'm like he's trying to kill me. Like why wouldn't I? So again, and again, this is not to talk about the more intricate ways people can be changed by their situation. Like obviously being around Diddy means that you're gonna do what he does, right? Like again, it's the ways that like when you have trials like this, it's clear to see that like they had help. They had incredible help. And and see that's the thing about it is like Diddy did get a couple people caught up in his shit, but there's so many people clearly that are like they think that they're gonna be okay. And I hate to say this, I feel like after the trial, I expect some people to die. No shade. No shade. Like again, if Trump grants that pardon, people dying. That's the only way it works. Is if Trump does the pardon and Diddy handles the hits. I'm deleting this live, bitch, because I want to live. I want to live. I'm alive as fuck. My heart rate is resting. I have no known illnesses that would prevent me from being alive tomorrow. I'm screaming. And that's the thing too. It's like the conditioning of being around like someone abusive. I'm not gonna say it don't change you, but like if you change, like isn't that like again? I think that that's a thing too. It's like even down to the harm Cassie's perpetuated. People are like she was a victim, and it's like, but she was also causing harm. I think those things are okay to say. Not when he had Dawn trapped in the trunk of her car. She couldn't call the police because they were there. And see, that's the thing too. It's like the idea that you can't call the cops because you're in a trunk. And even the idea of like tying someone up in a trunk and putting them in the trunk of a car. Like, babe, like again, I refuse to believe Cassie was like, oh no. I think she was like, I'm glad it's not me today. I hate to say that, but I see her as Serena from Handmaid's Tale. She was right there having a good time until they cut the bitch pinky off and took the bitch baby. Now all of a sudden you want to be again, and even Serena Joy, the character in Handmaid's Tale, she a complex character for sure, but she's still an abuser. Thank you, Debs. I hope you're doing well. Hope life is going cute for you. I missed your video debut, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. Thank you for popping up in here. Cassie was just trying to climb that ladder and be more important than Kim. Hear me out. I feel like it was deeper than Kim than being important than Kim. I think that Cassie, like I like a long way to go came on, and I want to say there was a song called "Addicted to You." Like, yeah, there's a song called "Addiction," and then there's a song called "A Long Way to Go" by Cassie. And it's like she really did have a cute little voice, but like it wasn't good. Like I think about like A. Marie and Ashanti, like they have voices. You can tell by the flourishes in the music, like the runs, like you can tell when a pop girly has so much more to offer. And I feel like I knew that from the beginning of SZA's journey. Like when SZA first came out with C SZA Run, I was like, oh, bitch. I knew. I knew. Like as soon as I seen SZA, I knew something. Like her hair, her look, her music, like I knew she was a superstar. But it's the way that like clearly executives whack people. Bitch, you don't even know me. You think you know me. Woo. Bitch, I'm telling you, one day we gotta really like jam out again. We gotta jam out. We gotta jam out. Yes, that Ryan Leslie song with Cassie on the hook. No, Cassie is definitely successfully propped up, and it's unfortunate because again, she clearly had like quote unquote the look to be famous, and I feel like even saying that as colorist, as anti-black, is very much like a reminder that like Cassie was all these places. Like if even the fact that Diddy decided to date her and like had her all around him, like that definitely afforded her possibilities. Like she had a little acting career. And again, it's the ways that like even now, like I've seen comment sections where people are like, Cassie can bounce back from this. And it's like, y'all are worried about her career right now? Like, yo, us light-skinned people get 1,000 chances to fuck it up. Like, it's so crazy. It's like, I'm not looking to see Cassie do anything. I hope she cares for her baby and focuses on maybe bringing them to a remote island where the internet is suppressed. Like, that's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm hoping she goes into the shadows and lives a regular civilian life so that her baby never thinks to Google her. That's what I hope. I hope that she does something that, you know, to where she don't ever got to tell the whole tea. Because that's a lot. Even on the stand, we didn't get the whole tea. I can imagine telling it to the baby. I can imagine telling your baby about all the shit that you have gone through in that respect. Probably can't do it till they're 18, right? She got 18 years to move, call herself Cassie, you know what I mean? I could see it for Cassie. But she could really move somewhere and be called Cassie. Get a little bob, go back to that little shortcut. But yeah, Cassie.